This is Planet Pulse for Monday, April 4th. The moon shifts from Aries to Taurus this evening. I'm Jeff Jower.
And I'm Rick Levine. Today, not only does the moon shift signs, it's a shifty day.
Well, it is a shift, but it's a subtle shift. Neptune, the second slowest moving planet with a 164-year cycle around the Earth or through the 12 signs of the zodiac, goes into its home sign of Pisces today for the first time in 160 plus years. Neptune will visit magical Pisces for about 4 months before backing up into Aquarius and returning to Pisces next year. But we're getting a glimpse of inspiration and spiritual magic perhaps today.
Yeah, it's true. It's interesting because we watch these slow-moving outer planets, and up until Neptune, even with Saturn and Uranus, Saturn 30 years, 29 years, Uranus 84 years, they go around often enough that we know what to expect. Even though we don't know how it's going to play out, we know what to expect. And Neptune moves slowly enough that it's really a new game with Neptune in Pisces. And I don't think that we really have a full sense of what, I mean, Pisces we don't have a full sense of it anyhow, because it's hazy, it's misty, it's imagination, it's dreamy. Neptune is the planet of dreams. And what's going to happen now? It's over not only these few months, but the next 13, 14 years. And it's like a shifty game into a new ball game, and we don't know who's playing yet.
Absolutely, and because one of the players, the moon today, is playing a very different game. The moon of emotions and feelings, and is in, well, first it's in Aries. It's in immediacy. Let's get things done. Do it right now. No time to dream. Act now. Think later. Aries, and then tonight, this evening, the moon goes into earthy Taurus, and Aries and Taurus are the first two signs of the zodiac. They're pretty basic, like Rick, an Aries, and me, a Taurus. And that's very, very different than the more ephemeral, metaphysical, transformational transit of Neptune into Pisces.
Yeah, and it's really interesting also that with all these planets, we've been speaking about this for days, but Mercury retrograde, the moon, Jupiter, the sun, Mars, and Uranus,
Aries,
six planets in Aries before the moon slips off into earthy Taurus. There's the sense that Neptune moving into Pisces forms a half a square with the sun in Aries. And so it's almost like the dilemma today is we're driven or lured into the dream world of fantasy and imagination, and yet there's so much going on in the here and now that it's almost like we can't quite do the escape that Neptune is saying, come on, dream a little dream with me. I'm Rick Levine.
And I'm Jeff Jower, inviting you to join Rick and me here to keep your finger on the pulse of the planets on Planet Pulse.